Last week I got a couple of messages via Facebook, and there was a father and a grandfather, and they asked me the same question. And the question is, Peter, my son, my grandson, is dreaming of playing guitar. What guitar should I buy? What is a great beginner's guitar? And I don't want to spend too much money. There is so much supply. What are the possible options? And I think that's a great question. And there are a lot of options today. And I went to Muziekhandel Oudenaarde, to Hendrik, and asked him the same question. Look, I was thinking about maybe a Fender or a Squire Classic Vibe or something in that realm. What are the alternatives? And I got 4 guitars. And I'm going to demonstrate every guitar and give you my personal opinion. These are all great guitars, value for money. And these are for me right now the guitars that I would buy if my son, who wants to play guitar, my son wants to play piano and the drums. But hey, here we go. This is the first one. This is an HSS, so humbucker single coil. This humbucker single coil. This is the Jet Guitars JS400 Lake Placid blue. Yeah, it's blue. It's beautiful blue, by the way. It's beautiful color. A volume knob, 1 tone knob, important. It's roasted maple. It's a beautiful neck. And the guitar is 219 euros, 219, which is not a lot for a guitar, to be honest. So, out of the box. Very important, if you want to buy a guitar for your son or grandson or daughter or granddaughter, please also buy a tuner. There are a lot of tuners available, but buy a tuner and tune the guitar properly. That's very important, that the ears of that child get adapted to a proper tuning, to a proper tuned guitar. Now with some gain. So this is the first one, the Jet JS400 for 219 euros. My conclusion, Hendrik of Muziekhandel Oudenaarde, he warned me, be careful because it's also possible that you will like the guitar and maybe you want to buy it. And I have to admit, the man has a point. Why? Because, I mean, it looks cool. I love the blue. It's beautiful. I mean, you can say whatever you want. Yes. I mean, the guitar needs to sound great. At the same time, if it looks cool and it looks sexy, what is the plus for me is, yeah, 219 euros. I can gig with this. I can play with this. The only thing that I would change is that there is 942, the gauge of the strings on it. I would change that. But for the rest, the guitar is... Yeah, I mean, it sounds amazing. And a very important thing is, the thing that I thought that with all low budget guitars that I would change are the pickups. But the pickups are great. Yeah, it's amazing. Especially the neck. It has a very... It's not a fat neck. It's not a very thin neck. It's between the two, so it's easy. It's very easy to play. So back in the days, long time ago, when the dinos still lived and the animals could talk, I mean, this kind of guitars for this price would be unplayable. Crappy tuners, crappy nut, crappy neck, crappy pickups, but this is great. I also like the tuners, the way they tune. It's smooth. It's not too smooth. Yeah? This for me is a winner. The Jet JS400. Now, second guitar. This is the Squire Classic Vibe 60 Strat Candy Apple Red. The previous guitar was 219 euros and this is double the price for 425 euros. Yes, you get a Squier, which is like a Fender. It's from Fender. And that's advantage and a disadvantage. The advantage is it's a Fender, so this means if you want to resell it afterwards, the value will hold more than, and that's an assumption, than the Jet guitar. Because it's a Fender. The disadvantage is that because it's a Fender, you're going to pay more. Because there is lots of more overhead. Meaning, I mean, there's a lot of budget of Fender going to marketing, advertisement, and things like that. So, And the fact that it's a Fender, you're going to pay for the trademark. It's the same with cars. You're going to pay more for an Audi than, for instance, for a Skoda, because you're paying for the brands, because you can use it as a kind of a status symbol. And it's the same with a Fender. And if that's important to you, yeah, then you should go for the Fender route. Personally, for me, I don't care. In the contrary, I have nothing against Fender, but maybe it's a little my rebellious side in me. But if I have a guitar that nobody knows, I like that, quirkiness, the fact that it's not something that everybody is going to play. It's also out of tune. So this is the Squire Classic Vibe 60s in the candy apple red. That's a great guitar. It's a great guitar. It has that Fender chime. It really has that. The other guitar has a sound which is similar to it, but this is much closer. The fretboard of the other one, the jet guitars, so the one with which is half the price, I like it more. This has a more Fender feel, Um, this is a guitar which I think would need a proper setup. The other one is I can gig tonight with that guitar. Because this setup, the strings are too high. I mean, for a beginner, this would be, yeah, not easy to play. But for the rest, it plays well. Yeah, and it sounds great. But I wouldn't buy this guitar, to be honest. For that money, I wouldn't buy it. Then I would go maybe for a Mexican of Fender. That's it's more expensive. And then I know maybe a lot of people are going to disagree, which is fine. You can. Maybe it's not. Yeah, maybe I don't have a good model. It's a great guitar. But in terms of value compared to the other one, that's the context, eh? I would go for the Jet. Now, the third guitar. This is the Jet JS300, and it's 199. So it's a little cheaper than the one with the humbucker, and it's twice the price of the Fender, of the Squire. This sounds a little out of tune. JS300, the other one is the JS400. You can find everything below in the description, by the way. It's a great guitar. It's the neck, the roasted maple neck. For this price, almost 200 euros compared to more than 400 euros for the Squire, for the Classic Vibe. I feel more at home with this neck. This feels more professional. In terms of pickups, I just mentioned, yeah, you have the Squire Classic Vibe, the Fender Vibe, the Fender sound, but this is really close. Great guitar. So first we had the JS400, so the humbucker single coil. Then we had the Squire Classic Vibe 60s, all single coils. Then we have this one, also single coils, the JS300. If you would ask me, I would go for the first one. I immediately connected with the first one. This is great. If then I had to choose between the second and this one, I would choose this one. For 200 euros, 199. And yes, the resale value, maybe if you want to sell it again, would be lower. I mean, the Classic Vibe, you could sell it maybe afterwards for half the price, 250 euros max, 280 max. I mean, and then we have the last guitar. This is the Jet Guitars JT 300 Blonde. Also the same as the Strat with the 3 single pickups. So the third one, it's 199 euros. Needs some tuning. JT 300 Telecaster style, beautiful color. Again, the same roasted maple neck. It's a little fatter than the other two Strat style guitars, but it's not too fat. Great pickups, clean, as with distortion or gain, sound great. Now we had four. For me, the first one, the JS400, is for me number one. This is number two. And then, yeah, if it's value for money, then it's the Jet. The classic vibe for me is lost in terms of value for money. So I would go for the 219 euros JS300 HSS. Thanks to Hendrik and Elias of Muziekhandel Oudenaarde. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have another idea or an opinion about a beginner guitar, please let me know. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. I am Peter George, and all the best for you beautiful souls in this beautiful universe.